What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya, the best volatility indices trader, and today I'm going to show you guys how I managed to make over $500 using this volatility indices strategy. This is the 99.99% accurate volatility indices strategy, and as you can see, I've got about 4 trades for volatility indices that are running. Apparently 3 are only in profit and 1 is in loss, and I'm going to show you guys how you can make trades and how you can get these trades to be profitable while it's using this very simple strategy. As you can see right now, I'm looking at volatility 100 1s, and we're going to be analyzing and looking into how do you get these entries. Okay, it's a very simple strategy. As soon as you finish watching this video, you should be able to go and practice it and make some profits. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so that you will be able to be notified each and every time I post another video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with probably V75 because that's the one that's currently just getting into profit. As you can see, we managed to enter right here. This is almost a zero drawdown trade. I entered at this spot and it drove me all the way up to this stage, which was supposed to be my take profit, but because I wanted to record this video for you guys, I have not closed my trade. And as you can see, it's actually a very big movement. If you look at it from the 5-minute time frame, you can see that this is a very big movement. We're a little bit late on this one, but I'll explain to you how we're supposed to enter from here all the way up to that level. It's a very simple entry that anyone can practice on their own. So let's get into that. I'm going to set up the strategy first before we look into the conditions that have to be met. If you have not understood this strategy in this video, please make sure you check my previous videos where I was explaining different ways in which you can trade while using this strategy. I explained how you can trade from a very high time frame. I explained how you can trade from very low time frame. All of those videos are available right here on this channel. Just check my previous videos and you'll be able to follow the whole series. Okay, so the first indicators that we're going to install are going to form part of our main chart. So going back to my indicators section, I'm going to find the first indicator, which is a moving average. Now this moving average is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 14, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close. There are no levels on this indicator, and on visualization it is on all time frames. Then the style for this one, I'll choose this green color, and then if we click done, you see that we now have a green moving average running across our charts. This is going to be our first indicator for the day. The next one is a moving average again. It's a moving average, but this time the period is going to change to 50. Only the period will change. Everything else will remain the same, as you can see on my screen. And then I'll also change the color right here to the red color and then click done. And as you can see, we now have the red and the green moving average. So our main chart is set, and from our main chart we'll be able to find entry point. I'll explain how you can exactly pinpoint where you're supposed to enter, but I think some of you can already tell from the looks of the strategy. Then we need to install a stochastic oscillator, which is going to form part of our indicator window 1, and this stochastic oscillator will have the following properties on it. It will have a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low over high, a method of simple, and the 2 levels right there. We've got a buy zone and we've got a sell zone. Our buy zone is going to be on level 20 and our sell zone is going to be on level 18. And then the color for these zones, we've got that black one, that black color right there. And if you click done, it will take you back to the stochastic oscillator. And I need you to take note of the fact that the main and the signal should have the same color as your background color. Okay, so if you have a background color of white like me on your charts, make sure that the main and the signal are all in white. So once you are done, you're simply going to click done right there. And as you can see down below, we now have the indicator window 1 right here. And up here, we've got our main chart. And then last but not least, we're going to install another indicator under our indicator window 1, and it is going to be a moving average again. but this time the period is going to change to 10. Everything else will remain the same except the color, of course. We're going to change it to black and then click done. And as you can see, we now have the complete strategy fully installed right here on our charts. Now I'm going to explain to you guys how I managed to come up with all these trades that you see right there. I'm not going to talk about the booming crash trades. I'm only going to focusing on the volatility indices. If you are interested about the boom and crash trades, make sure that you check out our main channel. I'll also leave the links in the description box below. Okay. Now, how do you enter trades using this strategy? I'm going to explain off this buy trade. This was a simple scalping buy trade, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. Number one, you're going to start from your 15-minute time frame. That is if you want to scalp, right? If you want to scalp V75, of which that's what I advise for most of you guys, because I don't think you'll be able to hold the full cycle of V75 because of its high peak value. But if you can, make sure you check out my previous video on how you can actually do that. Today we're just going to discuss on how you can scalp on it, and it's very simple. You still have to follow the same principles. Number one, you want to have this black line down here in your buy zone. That's your first sign for a buy trade like the one that I took. And the second thing is, of course, you want to see a break of market structure. This is when your candlestick crosses to be above the green line right there. Those are your first two conditions. But remember, we've got a third condition, and that third condition is called a golden cross. And this is when the green and the red line then cross each other right there, signifying total completion of all the conditions. And from that stage, you can easily scalp and get your few pips all the way to the next zone. You can actually mark these zones out, or you can actually use your momentum indicator, which is this black line. And as you can see, it had reached our sell zone, which means at this point up there, you were supposed to close your trade, if you guys can see clearly. So this is how you scalp, or you can use your red line as your take profit level. So as you can see, we also have the red line right here in your 15-minute time frame, and once we reach that zone, you can see that price turned back and went back down, and that's how you can actually find a take profit. So the bigger the gap between the green and the red, the better the trade. You know, you can hold that trade for a little bit longer. So as you can see right here, sometimes the gap is big, sometimes the gap is small. It just depends on how you're trading it and how you are focusing on your trades. So that's how you can do a scalping trade on V75, just working with these lines, the green line, the red line, and the black line. You can find your entry point, your exit points, and you can find also your reversal points, all on this strategy. Okay, now let's talk about something different on a different index. Let's talk about how you can actually do some swing trading. Right here, I was doing some swing trading on V25 1X index, and as you can see, this is how it looks like. I started off my trade from the 30-minute time frame because I wanted to hold for a little bit long, and as you can see right there, our black line reached our sell zone nicely, and we also saw a break of market structure earlier in the market when we had the candlesticks crossing over to be below the green line right there. So the break of market structure was already there. What was left is the confirmation, and that confirmation was having the green and the red line crossing each other, which we managed to find clearly in our 15-minute time frame. That's when I took the trade right there and entered into a sell trade because all my sell conditions were met. Okay, and as you can see, we are deep down in profit just by following a very simple concept like this. All you had to do was to pick a time frame to start from. I started from a 30-minute time frame, and then the lower time frame then gives you confirmation, because that's when you should be expecting your golden cross. So without the golden cross, you're not supposed to enter into the trade, even if you have a break of market structure, and even if you have the momentum indicator telling you that you are in a sell zone or a buy zone, right? It doesn't matter as long as there has not been that confirmation from the golden cross, whereby you see the red line and the green line crossing each other. Okay, so you really need to take note of that. Let's take a look at V100 and see what we got from V100. So from V100, we had this beautiful trade. I actually started it from the 4-hour time frame because I was a little bit late on this one. But for my 4-hour time frame, I noticed the break of market structure first, and I also noticed that we were in a buy zone for some time and just breaking the market structure. So I actually have been scalping on this pair for quite a while, just getting in and out of the trade, just using the same concept. From the 4-hour time frame, you can see a clear break of market structure. At the same time, the black line is in our buy zone, which signifies another potential buy trade. And I knew that there was a very high buy momentum, and I didn't enter up until I received my golden cross right here. The red line and the green line crossed each other in the 1-hour time frame, coming from the 4-hour time frame and into the 1-hour time frame. And from the 30-minute time frame, you can actually see the golden cross had already happened here. So I was a little bit late on this trade. I was supposed to end right around this stage, but nonetheless, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at a very high time frame. I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame. So I know my trade has the potential to even go all the way up to this previous high, and that is very possible because you're actually coming from this low as well. And so I'm guessing the market is targeting the next high, and you can see that using different time frames you can trade with this strategy. You only have to practice what is known as top-down analysis, whereby you have your higher time frames confirming what is happening in your lower time frames, and also you have your lower time frames confirming what is happening in your higher time frames. And once you are able to blend those time frames, which is called time frame blending, you will be able to come up with brilliant trades like these trades. Okay, is there any pair? Okay, maybe let me just show you crash 500 just for fun sake, but it's already on the downtrend. It's a trade from yesterday actually. I can see right here. I posted it in our VIP signals group. So if you want to see or if you want to get trades and signals from us, make sure you join our VIP signals group. I have actually posted this trade and it's been in profit since yesterday. So this is what happened, and this is how I managed to get the trade. First of all, of course, we looked for the buy zone, the line in our buy zone, which is our momentum indicator. The black line was in our buy zone. The second thing that we had to look for was a break of market structure, whereby we see that we are now ending this bearish movement or this sell trade, and we are now looking for buy trades. And so there should be a break of that sell structure, and we managed to see it right here when candlesticks crossed to be above the green line right there. And once they crossed, we're left with one confirmation, and that's the golden cross. So we had to go to lower time frames and look for that golden cross. In the 30-minute time frame, it didn't come. It only came a little bit later, I think, at this stage, which was quite perfect if we had ended here. But we ended here. We experienced this drawdown, but then went back in profit. This was the more likely trade to take, or this was the better trade that we could have taken. And going down to the 15-minute time frame, you can see that this way we found the golden cross occurring just around this area. Okay, but let me tell you the mistakes that we made here so that you also don't make the same mistakes. Right there you can see that there was consolidation occurring on your charts, right? We could have predicted that quite easily with our strategy, because if you see your strategy now doing things like this, moving in a horizontal line, can you see that this can be as equal as a horizontal line? There was no movement here, right? We should have picked up that this is consolidation, and we were supposed to wait for that consolidation to end before entering our trade. So we actually took this as a golden cross, not knowing that it was part of consolidation, but our market direction was still correct, and we actually ended that trade as a buy, although it then had a little drawdown right here. before actually shooting all the way to this high level. Okay, and from the 15-minute time frame, you can already see that the momentum for this buy trade is ending. We've got our sell zone, our black line in our sell zone right there at level 80, indicating that there is a chance of a sell, and we're also experiencing some break of market structures right there twice actually. You can see that the market is trying to push down, so in that case we'll be exiting our buy trade and looking for other opportunities. I didn't want to explain on crash, but just gave you guys a bonus. And if you want to learn more about this, make sure you join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description box below. Just click the link and it will take you straight to our Telegram channel, where you can get trading setups, trading signals, trading strategies, and trading indicators. All of that is available in our free Telegram channel. There's over 8,000 traders in that group, so feel free to join us and be part of this big trading community. And as you guys know, I always give out a free spot in our VIP signals group when each and every video. So to the best comment, I'm going to place it right here, and you are the winner for this VIP signals group. If you also want to win, comment the best comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified the next time I post a video. And all the best to the next winner. Basically, in our VIP signals group, I'll be sharing setups and trades that I'm entering into, and you'll be able to enter with me and trade with me together. So you can win that spot for free by just commenting down below the best comment. And until next time, peace.